After 3 years of quietly spreading Islam, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, received a command to share the message openly. His followers, As-Sabiqun al-Awwalun, had kept their faith private, but now it was time to call the people of Mecca to worship one God. Knowing this would bring challenges, the Prophet, peace be upon him, chose his words carefully and prepared for what was to come. One day, he climbed Mount Safa, a place where people gathered for important announcements, and called out to the Quraysh. As familiar faces gathered around, he addressed them. "If I were to tell you an army was approaching, would you believe me?" They replied, "Yes, you are Al-Amin, the trustworthy." With that, he declared, "I am a warner to you before a severe punishment. Worship Allah alone and leave your idols." The crowd was shocked into silence. Some couldn't believe what they were hearing from the man they knew and respected. But the moment was quickly broken by Abu Lahab, his uncle, who mocked him, saying, "Is this why you gathered us here?" This open rejection stung, and others began to join in, opposing him fiercely. Yet, Muhammad, peace be upon him, continued to deliver his message. He went to marketplaces and public gatherings, calling people to abandon idol worship and turn to Allah alone. Some began to listen and believe, but the Quraysh leaders grew uneasy. They saw this message as a threat to the traditions and wealth they had maintained through idol worship in the Kaaba, which drew pilgrims from all over Arabia. Their opposition quickly escalated, especially against those with little social protection. Companions like Bilal and others were tortured for their faith, enduring physical and emotional suffering. The Prophet, peace be upon him, and his followers knew this struggle would be long and challenging, but they found strength in their mission and in each other. Despite the hardships, they stayed resilient, inspired by the Prophet's unwavering courage. This public call to Islam marked a turning point in the Prophet's mission, sparking a movement that would eventually spread far beyond Mecca. Though the journey would be difficult, these first steps were essential, rooted in patience, faith, and a commitment to the message of Allah.